Oleksandr Usyk successfully defended his unified heavyweight world titles with a dramatic and methodical stoppage win over Daniel Dubois in a highly anticipated championship bout. The clash carried with it questions of power versus precision, youth against experience, and the lasting dominance of a master technician against the dangerous punch of a young contender. From the opening bell, Usyk imposed his trademark rhythm, light on his feet, circling, jabbing, and never giving Dubois a stationary target. The Ukrainian southpaw's movement frustrated the challenger, who entered the ring with the intention of forcing exchanges. Dubois, younger and physically larger, looked to set traps and cut the ring, but his inability to pin Usyk down became evident early. In the first 2 rounds, Usyk's jab was the defining weapon. He snapped it repeatedly into Dubois's guard and face, keeping the British fighter hesitant. Dubois, however, responded with body attacks, attempting to sap Usyk's energy with thudding shots downstairs. This strategy caused controversy in the 5th round, when a heavy right hand to the midsection sent Usyk crumpling to the canvas. Referee Louis Pabon immediately ruled it a low blow, giving Usyk several minutes to recover. Dubois's corner argued that the punch was legitimate, landing on the belt line, and many observers debated whether Usyk had been lucky to avoid a potential knockdown. When the action resumed, Usyk appeared rejuvenated. The scare seemed to ignite his urgency. He resumed his crisp combinations and lateral movement, piling up points and slowly breaking Dubois down. Round after round, Usyk's precision grew sharper, while Dubois began to show signs of frustration and fatigue. His jab lacked authority, and his attempts at lunging power shots became increasingly telegraphed. By the 8th round, Usyk had fully taken control. He hurt Dubois with a straight left hand, wobbling him against the ropes. The champion sensed the finish and pressed forward, landing clean shots upstairs. Dubois's survival instincts kicked in, but his punches carried less menace. The crowd, fully aware of Usyk's momentum, roared as the Ukrainian closed in. In the 9th, Usyk delivered the decisive blow. A perfectly timed straight left split Dubois's guard, crashing flush onto his chin. Dubois collapsed to the canvas, blinking in pain, unable to beat the referee's count. Usyk raised his arms in celebration, a mixture of relief and triumph. The fight was officially waved off, giving Usyk a knockout victory in round 9. The aftermath saw 2 competing narratives. Team Dubois protested the 5th round low blow ruling, insisting it was a legal body shot that could have changed the fight's trajectory. Usyk, meanwhile, brushed off the controversy, declaring that champions must endure adversity and find a way to win. He praised Dubois for his strength but emphasized that boxing is about skill, not just power. Statistically, Usyk dominated the exchanges. His jab landed at will, his accuracy and footwork neutralizing Dubois's size advantage. The victory once again cemented Usyk's position as one of the finest technicians in the sport, a former cruiserweight king who has carried his mastery into the heavyweight division with seamless success. For Dubois, the loss represented both disappointment and a valuable lesson. At 25, he showed flashes of danger and resilience but ultimately fell short against one of the era's pound-for-pound greats. Critics noted his lack of adaptability when his power shots failed to land cleanly, but supporters highlighted his youth and potential for future growth. As the dust settled, attention immediately turned to the bigger picture in heavyweight boxing. Usyk's win kept alive hopes of an undisputed showdown with Tyson Fury, a fight fans have long craved. Whether negotiations would resume was an open question, but Usyk once again demonstrated that he belongs in the sport's most prestigious spotlight. The fight in Poland was not just a title defense, it was a statement. Usyk proved that even when controversy strikes, even when a body shot folds him over, he has the will and composure to rise, reset, and conquer. In a division often defined by knockout power, Usyk's victory reaffirmed the enduring brilliance of skill, discipline, and ring IQ.